This review is sponsored by Movie Palette. More info on them at the end of the video. Today I want to talk about Annabelle. No, not that one. I'm talking about Annabelle's Wish. Now, I didn't see this movie when it was released in '97. However, the other day my daughter told me she watched it at her school, which led me to thinking, if kids are still watching and enjoying this video 25 years later, when, let's face it, has the production value of an old Saturday morning cartoon, there must be something about it worth checking out. Hence, I watched Annabelle's Wish, and I admit, it has its charms. And a really weird ending. The movie tells the story of a calf named Annabelle who wants to join Santa's reindeer team. Annabelle's owners are Grandpa Baker and a boy named Billy who is unable to speak. Every Christmas, Santa visits their farm and, through magic, allows the animals to talk for 24 hours. Yeah, I have no clue why. It really makes zero sense. But when the animals can talk, this gives them the ability to tell Santa their wishes. So we watch as Annabelle eagerly waits a whole year to ask Santa to grant her wish to be a reindeer, while she and Billy grow their friendship. There's also a villain, Aunt Agnes, who is trying to get custody of Billy. She has everything she could possibly want in life except a son. So she thinks getting custody of Billy will make her life feel complete, will make her happy. That subplot about child custody is a little much for this type of kids movie, but I digress. Annabelle's Wish is narrated by Randy Travis, whose warm country vocals suit the role well. The animation here is definitely TV animation, not meant for a theatrical release. And as far as the story goes, again, not everything makes sense, but this being something of a Christmas fairy tale, or should I say dairy tale? No, it should not, I'm sorry. I guess it doesn't have to make sense. I could have done without the villain trying to get custody of Billy and some convoluted plot point about her getting said custody due to Billy being unable to speak. Also, I want you to look at the cover artwork for Annabelle's Wish. Now, when you see that, what do you expect the movie to be like? For me, I thought this was going to be mostly about Annabelle trying her hardest to be a reindeer. Maybe we see her trying to fly or acting like a reindeer. Maybe we'd get a training montage where she's practicing, attempting to mimic the reindeer. Heck, maybe we'd even get a stereotypical scene where another animal says to her, "You'll never be a reindeer, Annabelle. Never." But the movie actually doesn't dwell all that much on Annabelle wanting to be a reindeer, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I do think the movie gets too bogged down in other subplots and maybe could have focused a little bit more on showing Annabelle wanting to be a reindeer, to really increase that impact when she finally makes her titular wish. Annabelle's Wish is a charmer, but I cannot fully recommend it due to what feels like a tacked-on happy ending. And it's not just that the ending feels tacked on, its execution leaves something to be desired. Now, here's where I'm going to go into spoilers. So here is your warning if you want to avoid them. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So Annabelle and the boy Billy, who again cannot talk, they become the best of friends. And there's an irony that every Christmas, Santa gives the farm animals the ability to talk, while Billy the human cannot. So the twist is that when Santa comes to following Christmas, and we expect Annabelle to wish to be a reindeer, Annabelle instead makes the wish that instead of her getting the ability to talk, Billy gets the ability to talk. And Santa, of course, grants that wish, and Billy gets the ability to talk. Now, we learn that the narrator is actually Billy as an adult telling the story of what Annabelle did for him. That's pretty sweet, isn't it? I mean, that's a nice twist, a bittersweet ending. I'd be okay with that. I wish the movie had ended there. But it was like somebody who worked on the movie said, no, we can't end a kid's movie like that. We've got to give a happier ending. So we see Annabelle getting older until she's close to death. I'm getting to the happy ending. And then she goes out to see Santa at the farm one last time. She falls down, and suddenly she's either changed or reincarnated, depending on your interpretation, into a reindeer. And it's a little jarring for the character to go from this old cow into a reindeer who looks and sounds nothing like her former self. I love Kathy Soucie, but I don't know if she was the right voice for this role. I love Morgan Freeman, but I don't think he'd be right for Wreck-It Ralph, you know? That ending just feels very tacked on, and the way it's done doesn't have the emotional impact it was going for. Overall, Annabelle's Wish is a product of the late 90s direct-to-video market. It's nostalgic for millennials and charming enough for today's kids. If your kindergartner is into farms and barn animals, they'll probably really enjoy Annabelle's Wish. But otherwise, there are better Christmas specials. I'm going to give Annabelle's Wish 2 out of 4 stars. By the way, this video was sponsored by Movie Palette. Are you looking for the perfect Christmas gift for that special movie fan in your life? Get them a Movie Palette. Each piece of artwork is a sophisticated conversation starter representing your favorite movies with colors specifically selected to display the film's main scenes. you can get a 15% discount with code MOVIES15. That is MOVIES15. Thanks to Movie Palette for sponsoring this video. What do you think of Annabelle's Wish? Let me know in the comments. Please like this video and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Link in the description. Until next time, this has been Josh with Movies Please. Thanks for watching.